Hello, beautiful beings of light. This morning, I'm coming to you from Clive, Iowa. I am in my office space where I am about ready to start seeing clients this morning. I just wanted to connect and into this full moon, or into this new moon that we're having with all of these full opportunities. This moon feels so different. I just got back from a sacred feminine leadership retreat in San Diego with Sophia Tome, and she is the embodiment of the sacred divine feminine. And so I really want to talk today about what the sacred feminine really is and what that means to you. And with this new moon, here in the Midwest, we are in fall, and the fall is really about shedding and letting go of what no longer serves. It is about getting ready to go more inward and reflect more into yourself, more in rather than outside of yourself. And that's very in line with sacred feminine work. And the art of the sacred feminine isn't just about goddess, isn't just about the female voice over the male. You have to have both in order to be a balance. You have to have both the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. And as we step into more leadership roles, into more empowerment of being an embodied being, and what does embodied mean? Embodied is when you are truly bringing down and in, that everything is within you. We are naturally creative. It is our birthright to be creative, intuitive, spiritual beings, and all that is within. And when we bring in this embodiment of divine energy, we can embody that and be able to channel that out into the world and be of the highest and best good and service. So the art of the sacred feminine is really tapping into these tools that we already have and that we already own, that are our natural birthright. It is our creativity, our intuition, our spiritual essence, and just embodying that and allowing that to connect you above to whatever divine source, energy, universal love, universal light that feels right to you, and connecting below and really being grounded. Because anything we are bringing down, any insights we are bringing in, we have to be rooted and we have to be grounded in order to manifest that out, in order to move that out into this planet, into this life where we are in on a different, where we have timelines. And that's just an illusion in itself too. There's plenty of time, there's plenty of opportunity, there's plenty of abundance, and we just get stuck in this headlands. We get stuck in these fears and these self-doubts and these worries that take us outside of ourselves, that take us into that comparison mode, that take us into that places of fear and judgment. For me personally, that was being seen. That exactly what I'm doing here and doing now. That fear of being seen and being seen for my truth. And my truth isn't going to be what everyone agrees with all the time. And my truth isn't going to be for everybody. And that's okay. That's totally okay. And my truth is going to be really successful sometimes. And there was fear around that pushing people away or rejection from that, like that wasn't going to be supported and held and loved, or the fear was around not having my shit together, not having it all together, and just being having that vulnerability be really exposed. But that's our humanness. That's our humanness. And as we get more real, as we show our true authentic self, that is that voice, that is that sacred feminine energy that is moving up and moving out through our voice, through our words, through what we stand for. And that's really a place of empowerment, because that is where we feel whole. When we can own all of that, when we can stand in our truth of who we are, what we've been through, what we've experienced, what our feelings are, truly stepping out of that spiritual closet and being seen, and not fearing the persecution anymore, not fearing the judgment, not fearing that we're gonna look silly, ridiculous, and be humiliated. That those are just the head stories that keep us stuck. And it's really when we can embody, when we can drop down to the body, and we have to do things to embody us, because we get so pulled out of that on a daily basis, from distractions, from electronics, from other people's issues going on, from what our family's needs are, to the people we work with. That we really have to continue to come back to the body, and we do that through things that bring us joy, things that are play, through creativity, through dance, through singing. The leadership retreat I went to was all about dance for expression and movement, intuitive or ecstatic movement for expression, where my lens has been more visual, but really like through creative art materials. But it's just different modalities to get to the same place, which is that embodied place and that clear channel to be able to connect to higher self, and to be able to connect to that divine source, and to be that clear channel to move that out, to use that for healing, to use that for creativity, to use that for manifesting. These are our divine birthrights. And so being able to fully embody that and empower that, and to move out that truth, and to speak that truth, and to shed those wounds, puts you in such a leadership position. If you connect to any of this, if you are inspired by any of this, if you want to learn more about any of this, you are a natural born leader. You are a natural born light worker. You are here to be the game changer, the way shower, the light bearer. And we don't do this by ourselves. We don't do this alone. We have to do this with the support. We have to do this with the community. And we've done it before, and we've done it in the past. And it hasn't worked out, or it hasn't been safe, or we've been persecuted for it. But this is the time where it does work, and it is safe. And we do need strong, beautiful, light beings to come together and to do this work together, and to rise up together, because that is what creates the ripple. So embodying the sacred feminine energies, and masculine and feminine, males and females, both have this energy. Everyone has this energy. Our feminine is our intuition, our creativity, our spirituality. Our masculine energy is that gentle force, that fierce love that we need to move it out. It's that discernment. It's that sword of Durga that cuts through the bullshit, cuts through the crap that gets in the way that we need to slice through in order to clearly keep moving down the path that we are meant to be moving through, and that we are meant to be moving on, so that we can live our highest and best life and our best self. So if you feel, so I am so passionate about this. This is just my thing. I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate about finding the balance to the sacred masculine, the sacred feminine, and being able to totally embody those gifts and those talents, and to be able to be in a place of service to use these in this lifetime, because it brings me joy, because it lights me up, because it makes me feel really good to be doing what I love as who I am. And I know that my presence and my essence is enough, and that I get to also do something I truly love, and do this with people who I can support and mentor and guide through this as I am being guided and mentored through this. So if any of this resonates with you, or if you feel this would resonate with anyone else, I encourage you to share this. I encourage you to share this message and these other messages of stepping into your creative and intuitive healing powers, to embody this energy that comes through with the sacred masculine, sacred feminine, and what it truly means to come together and move these energies out through your voice, through your creativity, through your expression, and really stepping into that leadership role and being seen and being heard. So let's just continue to create the ripple. All right. I love you all so much. I need to get going, but blessings and gratitude for all of you, for everyone, whether you're watching this now or you're watching this later. If you are drawn or called to be more and to connect more, please do that. Please join my group. I haven't been seeing any of the comments. But thank you so much. And please feel free to check out my new website, IamLitFromWithin.com. Continue to connect in this way and join my sacred community if you haven't already. There'll be opportunities to do more work together. All right? So have a wonderful day. Have a magical day. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Namaste.